What's going on? It's Justeeni here. We're back with some more weekly challenge. I didn't do weekly challenge last week because I was on vacation, but I'm finally back, and we've got a very watery spawn with Hoodrick and a lot of other opponents. So there's gonna be a village most likely in this direction. Yep. Not really gonna go for a lighthouse. I just don't think that's a good idea here. Hello, Imo. Hopefully you don't bother me. There's a bossy. Go fishing. And yeah, we'll get an archer just in case. We are fine. Grab a whole lot of meeting stars. Maybe we can make a common enemy. I'll actually just go straight for strategy. Sometimes it works really well and sometimes it just doesn't, but I'm hoping this will be one of the instances where it does work. Okay. Surely. I feel like maybe I can just like attack Sabasi's capital really fast and just kind of like pretend that I was never trying to be friends with them. Now, Illyrian and I should get along. And there's one other ruler somewhere. Maybe past Zabasi. But we can do it. Like this. Offer peace. Offer peace. Yeah, Zabasi's gonna be a little bit of a meanie face. I might not be able to make peace with Illyrian. I think I have to attack them. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward. Suppose I can get this upgrade. Get another archer? Or maybe I save for diplomacy and a cloak. I think I'll do that. It's 2 turns. Okay, but I just can take their capital. So it all works out anyway. Alright. Okay, Kiku. Well, surely Kiku and I can be bestest of friends. I have a feeling it's not going to go that way, but I can be optimistic. I went this whole diplomacy route, and like the markets aren't great. Surely like embassies, but nah. Gonna be able to farm a lot of kills off of Gate of Power, which is nice. It's a funny Lamatar. Get some pew pews. Get Diplo. Another archer. I don't need to workshop it up. Okay, despite everything, we are fine. Slap a defender. Alright, I'd love to get a cloak here. I think it's pretty doable. So this will go back there. Can Q, get a vet. Or defender. Or archer. Cloak. Okay, there's Kiku. Surely I can be best buddies with Kiku. Let's go for climbing. This cloak needs to go on the mountain anyway. Okay, archer, defender, archer. Sabasi's gonna be very invasive, but that means Illyrian's gonna try to defend. Okay, can't go for the infiltration. Kiku, how are you? Let's be friends, please. Like, look at how much I hate Zabasi. We all hate Zabasi. Oh, that cloak's getting detected. I can get a cloak down here, and then I'll just get a warrior here. It'll pick up this lighthouse. Okay. Zabasi is going down. Surely we can be friends. Like this happens like every time I try diplomacy strats. Like none of the bots want to be my friend. Alright, forestry. I need to actually get some upgrades going. Now, Soma right here seems pretty good. Chop. I can see a giant actually being pretty useful. But let's just go for a park. I need the economy. Okay, I guess we're just not going to be friends with Kiku. And I'll just cloak them into oblivion. Alright, we can send this. Alright, it's a little bit awkward. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong archer. Alright. That should be taken care of. Yeah, I haven't found any ruins either. Like, not a single one. That shot was a waste, I guess. So I can get, like, writing and roads and stuff. I think math is going to be better, but I actually need to get cloaks, like, immediately. I could go explore. Let's go for it. Not quite. It looked like an older version of the Explorer too, so maybe I just shouldn't have taken the gamble, but I wanted to, and I can deal with the consequences of my actions. I can get more cloaks ready. There's a ruin. I guess, well, I can just park a fortune border growth it this way. I can prepare some good sawmill spots to go back for the ruin. They're not really gonna try to bother my cloak too much, which is good. Nice, veteran defender. That always feels good. Just keep this nice and away. Then I really want math. I do want this port as well. And I'm one off of math, so I guess, no, let's not wait. Chop. Sawmill. I think if we're fast enough, we might... Okay. I'm gonna get this Explorer. It's also gonna go the wrong way. Maybe I should just stop bothering. Like, if I just take this city, then I can get an Explorer off of that, and none of the other Explorers would have mattered. Alright, so... ramming. That's alright, I guess. I can get a quick veteran archer. I could go into aquatism, thanks to the ramming ruin. And just get catapult here. Catapult here. That should really take everything down. I don't know if I really need anything else. You get that ready to do some damage. And I can just get some good sawmills going. Looks like no markets this game. It's just too late. Like, you really have to do some conquest before you can really think about the markets anyway. Okay, so send this up actually. Alright, so I'll need to road that dagger over, but I can do that. Another border growth, just for some points. Another park. Now, archer. And I can get farming to get another park Mining's also good. Then another border growth. I do hope I've got enough gas in the tank. It is pretty close with this one. Okay, actually I can just siege them this turn. I've got to move this defender out of the way though. And then it leaves it at 1 HP, so giant must be used to unsiege. Alright, I can actually port this. I think Explorer is cheaper than doing some road play. Because it's 1 star per turn, that's like 2 stars total at this point. There is a ruin there, so I guess I can do it for that sake. Claim this ruin because I kind of forgot about it. Alright, border growth this city. And then we'll pop growth this. They're going to do that in the most wasteful way possible. And I'm just hoping. Alright, sweet. Oh, I actually can't reach this ruin, so that whole road play was a waste anyway. That's alright. 6 stars wasted. I managed to take all the cities, so I'm pretty happy with everything so far. Want mining for this city. Smithery is interesting coal to make here. Don't quite think it's happening though. I'll just pop growth. We should be able to get like a ton of monuments next turn. So, farming, and then capture, capture. Do we already have Grand Bazaar? We do. Okay. I guess I can connect here. I mean, all in all, like, definitely some setbacks. But I am happy that I managed to take over the score, despite diplomacy once again kind of failing me. The cloaks were very useful, at least. But I guess diplomacy wasn't entirely useless, but I was still a little disappointed, because I could have also probably relied on, like, catapults and stuff to do the job. Diplomacy just seems to never go my way. I might just have to accept that. Like, if you don't do some very specific bot manipulation, then it just won't work out. One of these days, I'll get it. I remember they've changed like how the bots accept peace and all that. It used to be a lot more lenient and easy to take advantage, but these days not so much. Or maybe it still is easy to take advantage of, it's just different. Do I actually have... I think I'm off by a few stars. Okay, well I can still get a border growth. Alright, I might have missed some trees. I don't care. That's good for me. Very interesting one. Rank 11. Not my best score, but I think given the circumstances, certainly not too bad. Diplomacy once again just not working out. But it's fine. I found a way to do decent, and that's what matters. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.